Welcome to this edition of the New Day Show. I'm Dr. Rick Kendall.
And I'm Liz Kendall.
What are you laughing about?
Just that you're backing up the car and you're like, welcome everybody.
Well, we're inviting everybody today to travel along with us as we go to a meeting where I'm speaking today.
Well, not the whole time. But
Not the whole time. Yeah,
just for about 10 minutes.
That'd be a bit of a long ride, wouldn't it?
Right.
And we're going to be at Faith Church this morning, and of course this will already be
Hope
passed
Sound,
when they
Florida.
do this. But we do a lot of traveling, don't we?
Seems like we're constantly there.
Yeah, and we're so thankful for this van that's making it a lot easier to do that traveling.
Yes, especially with grandbabies when we have them.
Yeah, and
They all
grandbabies are all over this van.
all the time. Well, most of the time.
Now, you seem like, see, they're catching us before we have our coffee.
Oh my goodness. That's why I don't talk much.
Is that why?
That's not the way we're going, huh?
That's okay, yeah.
For the coffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you're going to the other one.
She really isn't awake. Well, today I'm going to share at the church on courage. And courage is something that brings something to everybody's mind right away. But a lot of times we think of courage as a stance of tightening and bracing ourselves, and almost kind of like a
Determination.
determined look on our face. And that can be part of it at times. But courage, the greatest definition of courage is rest. To settle, to know, to be resolute. And courage, although it defeats the enemy, it doesn't have to just be used at times of opposition. But the focus of courage is the conquest of vision.
So when God, because I'm thinking of the scripture that we probably most think of, most people that know the word, right? It's when God spoke to Joshua.
Joshua, yeah.
And he said, be of good courage.
Actually, he said be very courageous.
Be very courageous. In other words, I mean, the way I take it is because he was getting ready to face some things.
Yeah.
But the courage was for the conquest. That's what you're
Exactly.
saying, not for the battle.
Because there in Joshua chapter 1, he says it 3 times. He's strong and very courageous. But a lot of people think that's because of all the oppositions he would meet. And of course, you know, courage brings those oppositions down. But he actually said, be very courageous for the good success I'm about to give you and the prosperity, not just money, but the prosperity or progress I'm bringing your way. You've got to have courage for the vision in order to see the vision through.
Yeah. In other words, you know, yes, if I can think of the result. I mean, I know there's battles, and I know there's well, sometimes you're just going into something, you know, there's challenges right away.
Yeah.
But if I think of the result, and I think of the conquest, and I think of where I'm going, then yeah, I can become courageous.
Yeah.
I
Because
can
your
be
focus,
more easily encouraged.
That's exactly right.
And that's what God was doing with Joshua.
This is why one thing I really believe, honey, is people cannot afford to let go of their hope. Hope, not just, you know, I hope so, but I mean hope that makes not ashamed.
Well, hope is everything.
Hope says
it
it's
takes
resolute,
us-
it's absolute.
Yeah, because you know that hope, when you have hope, you know you're going to get there.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you know, your healing, you know, your finances, or a child that is away from God that you're praying for.
God has actually said in this time he is increasing courage in his saints. And you know, speaking of hope, I know you're hoping we'll get to the donut shop very quickly.
Yes.
And so we're almost
But
there.
those are the little things.
The little things that mean so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, especially on a Sunday morning. But we're going to say goodbye for now and take a look on the screen of how you can get in touch with us. Send us emails. We would love to hear from you.
So hopefully
They
it will
took a
sound
ride
good.
with us
Yeah.
to the donut shop and to our meetings. So
We took you with us.
that's
so.
right.
You were there.
Until next week, God bless.